Sawadika. Hello again, everyone. It's challenging to go after Cindy. She kept the energy so high. So is everybody okay? Are you happy? Energetic? Well, the session right now is about top 5 trends, wellness trends for 2025. And we have with us very interesting speakers from different section of the industry. Well, let me introduce the first one, Dee McGuinness from, she is the Global Spa and Wellness Director Asia of Minor Hotels and M Spa. Hello, Dee. And next speaker, we have with us Dr. Thiti or Dr. Time from Bangkok Hospital Network in Phuket. I think you probably have met him earlier today. And next, สวัสดีค่ะ And next we have คุณจ๊ะ Kanoknat from the Executive Director of Amatara Well Leisure Resort. So I have to slide a little bit over here. And last but not least, we have คุณ Kitt Kittisak Pattamasaevi, CEO of Montara Hospitality Group. ค่ะ So we'll be sitting on the bench and I'll be sitting on this. Well,
Yeah.
Can I have to make sure I don't move up and down. Okay, here. Okay. Well, this is bouncy. Fun. Okay, let me just go to D first. D, you've been with Minus for many years, yeah?
2 months.
Oh, just 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, so we have to. D is working in spa of
Yes,
Miners.
I'm the director of spa and wellness for
Yes.
Minor Group in Asia.
So can you
So-
tell us about the current trend or the guest expectation for spa? Is it evolving over years? How do you see it up and growing?
Well, after 24 years in the spa business, we've definitely seen a massive shift from pampering. Moreover, because our clients were wellness leisure clients. So maybe they would have a spa treatment during their stay with us. And the spa treatment, the best-selling treatment in spa is massage. So, and then after massage, it's normally a facial. So yeah, we've definitely seen a shift. There's a more sophisticated traveler. We have divided our wellness clients in wellness tourism into maybe 3 groups. The first are the wellness leisure clients. Then we have wellness curious and wellness health clients. So the health, they are more serious, so wellness serious. And these clients are coming to us with, they want results. They want an outcome. So based on that, Anantara decided to elevate, move into the wellness space to meet this wellness consumer. So what happens then, it's that we're at the convergence of luxury hospitality, spa, health, medical, and wellness.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So that's very interesting. But okay, we keep I'll keep the next question for the next round. But now let me just go to Kun Ja. Well, D is doing spa. Kun Ja is doing well leisure resort, which is very interesting. Can you tell us a little bit about well leisure and what are the requirements or what are the foundations that we have to do to build a well leisure resort?
Sure, thank you. It's a pleasure for being here and to meet with like-minded individuals who are into wellness. And there is, as we know, there is a continuum of interest in the wellness, and people define wellness at different degrees. I would like to share that in the past 10 years, I also witnessed the differences and the evolving of the wellness market. In the past 10 years, like 10 years ago, when we talk about wellness, we usually refer to primary wellness travelers who travel with health goals. For example, they have a goal to elevate their physical appearance, to lose weight, to improve their gut health and do detoxification. But nowadays, people are more aware of wellness, and wellness has become an element that blends with more lifestyles, especially in the younger generations and the shift in the travelers who are changing the trends. Uh, for example, like 10 years ago, there might be more baby boomers, Generation X, but nowadays, millennials and Gen Z, they are traveling, and sometimes they are bringing their alpha generation kids to the holiday. So their preferences have changed. So what we define as well leisure is a blend of um, integrative wellness, holistic wellness, serious wellness with goals, but we also cater to the secondary wellness travelers whose whose goal of traveling is not only the health goal. They might be traveling to spend their time with families, with couples, with their children, but at the same time, they would like to be flexible and allocate their times to enhance their well-being, uh, to enjoy the spa, to enjoy, for example, acupuncture, or even go for a retreat with friends. So, according to Global Wellness Institute, um, the total global wellness market, it consists of 15% primary wellness travelers and 85% of the secondary wellness travelers. So we would like to capture these secondary wellness travelers more. And in the past, that wellness sometimes defined as something more serious. So there are the leisure travelers out there who are scared of, they are scared of being in a wellness resort. They're scared of having to eat healthy every day without an option to have fun. So we would like to create um, a service and products that cater to this market.
Ah, interesting. So that's become more clear to me. Now, moving over to Kun Kit, I know you're working on this Trivananda project, which is more of a wellness community. Can you tell us about this project and what are the key success factors to build a wellness community?
Sure. Thank you, Kap Ping. And um, for us, we believe that to build a wellness community, it starts with a great unifying sense of purpose. I think we heard from so many great speakers, and uh, I'm very inspired by how the Dragonfly Summit is united by the purpose to lead well. For Trivananda, we have a vision that we want our community members to participate in, of being a regenerative wellness community, meaning that we're going to build a community where people will heal nature, and in return, nature will heal people.
Wow.
A concrete example, we work with designers to design residential villas where within 30 years we will achieve carbon negative, so that in 30 years, as our residents become healthier, they will pass on their home to the next generation in a healthy way. So for us, it starts with a really great unifying sense of purpose, and that's a way to, beyond having all the great amenities, to also have meaning for our community members.
Purpose is always very important. Thank you. I really like the idea. So now, next, let's move on to another segment of the wellness industry, which is medical. We have with us today a doctor. Well, we can be safe today. If something happens, we know who to go to. Yeah. So, Dr. Time, you're from Bangkok Hospital. Can you tell us about the big picture of the medical tourism industry in Thailand in 2025?
Thank you, Kun Ying, for the question. So, uh, it's a pleasure to be here today on behalf of Bangkok Hospital Network in Phuket once again. And just to give you an overview of the Thailand's medical wellness tourism industry. So basically, as you know, in 2025, there is in 2023, from the statistics that we have, the market value it's around like 400 million USD, and then we project to be 1 billion by 2030. In terms of 2025, in terms of the trend, I think that from my experience and from the data that we have is that people, our guests, or even our patients are heading towards more personalization. So they're more into personalization, and also even with the new term now, we call it hyper personalization. So we dig deeper into the genes, into the genetic profile to see how or what kind of risk do they have or will have in the future. So this is what the trend is going on. And previously, people usually always refer that they want to have like a long lifespan, like they want to live like over 100 of years, for example. But now it's more on health span. So people want to live a healthy life, a long, healthy life without any conditions. So I would say like now the trend is more on personalization, data driven, like Dee just mentioned, and with measurable outcomes and through genomic testings and hyper personalization.
Thank you. So I can go to you for this hyper personalization with genetic and things. Well, Bangkok Hospital is opening a genetic center.
So we are opening the first private genomic center in the south of Thailand. So I hope this could also be one of the driving factors to drive Phuket or even the whole Thailand as medical and wellness hub of the world.
Okay, great news. So going back to you talk about the curious travelers, the health conscious travelers. Can you tell us a little bit more of them? What kind of treatment or wellness program that is gaining traction? Is it like something out of the world, or what is it?
Well, we launched Lion Life here in Phuket last year. I don't know if you've all heard about it, but it's the most beautiful space ecosystem that we've created in Phuket in Anantara Lion. It's very much a sustainable building built in the middle of a forest, so it vibrates with nature's frequencies. We've almost incorporated wellness architecture and design into the space. And what we found is across all demographics, people have some sort of pain. And the pain can be mental, physical, and it expresses itself in the body. So I would say that is one of the biggest drivers. You know, everyone is coming for either a nervous system reset, I would say. So stress is one of the biggest maladies of our generation, and what we've created in Anantara Lion Life is a beautiful space, a very gentle way to approach that. We speak to the software, which is the heart and soul, and then our physiotherapist would speak to the hardware. So it's a very, very beautiful, holistic way of gently educating and healing the guest, and it's quite amazing to see their transformation. So it's very beautiful.
So this program is available to anyone. We can just
Yes,
walk in.
yes, it's called mindfulness for life. That's our biggest selling program.
Is that
Yeah.
Anantara Lion?
Yes, that's in Lion Life.
So for
Yeah.
those who are
Lion
interested,
Life.
please contact Kundi.
Yes, thank you.
Is there any special discount?
Of course.
Of course. Thank you.
Yes, thank
So
you.
let's come back to Kunja about the program, the wellness program, which is great, gaining traction or resonating well with your clients. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. As Dr. Titi and Dee has mentioned that we have a higher level of personalization demand in the market. So recently, we noticed that there is a lot of guests who would like to have more personalized programs just for themselves because each person has different kinds of health issues or even different lifestyle. So they would like to have more personalization, and it goes deeper. Like Dr. Titi has mentioned about the test, even the genetic test that we have to conduct for the guests that they can identify what kind of diseases they are susceptible to at certain age to extend their health span, not only the lifespan. And that is definitely a trend. And the other trend that I noticed is in the food and beverage. They because it's a big part of a holiday, of being in a resort, of being in Phuket. So they would like to enjoy the food and beverages that with their friends, families. So um, as you noticed, there are more healthy restaurants that are opening, and that is the trend that I think the guests are gearing towards, that we need to cater to adding the joy elements in food and beverage instead of making guests feel like they are forced to eat something that they definitely don't enjoy. We would like to turn a well leisure concept so that it is easier to access to wellness to the people that are a little bit scared, a little bit curious, so that there are more people joining our community.
Well, speaking of elements, I'm wondering, Kunkit, about the essential elements of to build a successful wellness, a successful, sustainable, and meaningful wellness community. Can you tell us about that?
Sure, would love to, Cup. And we all talked about how personal longevity or health span is. And so for us at Trivananda, it boils down to trust, and trust meaning element of credibility, whether that's through partnership with reputable operator. So for us, we have invited and are partnering with Clinique La Prairie, who will bring over 95 years of experience in longevity to bring credibility to the sense of trust, reliability, leveraging our experience operating Trisara for the past 20 years as a luxury Thai hospitality brand. Um, Also, empathy is a key element of trust. And I believe that's something that we have in abundance in Thailand. We're the land of smile. We're also the land of namchai and genuine care. And finally, I think it comes back again to this sense of purpose that people can feel like they're part of a greater, something greater than themselves. So I think the elements really boil down to trust.
Thank you. That's very powerful. Last but not least, before we end this session, I understand why they give me this ball because they don't want to keep me too long on this chair, right? Okay, last but not least, Dr. Time, can you tell us about the trends, industry trend, or tell us about like what is about the demand in the market, what is up and coming?
Thank you for the question. So I'll make this quick. So actually, I did mention about the trend already. So we are heading towards hyper personalization for sure. So with the newer generation technological advancements going on through genetic testing or even epigenetic testing, we will the trend is heading towards hyper personalization. So people would like to come to get like very specially tailored uh, packages or checkup packages tailored for that particular person based on the genetic profile. So this is definitely the trend, and for sure Bangkok Hospital, Phuket, and the whole Bangkok Hospital BDMS chain would be it's proud and would be very happy to help in leading the way to hyper personalization, as we are really focused in preventive healthcare now and precision healthcare. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you very much. I think the timer is blinking for many times now, so we have to wrap up. So thank you very much for today. Thank you, Kunkrit from Trivananda from Montara Hospitality, Kundi from Minor Group, Dr. Time from Bangkok Hospital, and Kunja from Amatara Well Leisure Resort. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.